welcome back to my channel. My name is Addie. Welcome to another reading vlog. Honestly, I'm just gonna hop right into it and tell you guys exactly what we're gonna be reading this week. So the week's plan is the first book I will be reading is Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. I actually read like one chapter last night to decide if like this is what I wanted to commit myself to this week, because I do need to read this for my book club. If you guys have been watching, you know I am not in a romance mood right now. I'm in pure fantasy land, so I was not particularly in the mood for this, but the first chapter does seem really promising and I absolutely adore Abby Jimenez. Every single book of hers I have loved, and I think I'll be okay with this romance though, because with Abby Jimenez there's always like it's always fun and light and a good time, but there's always like kind of like a little undercurrent of something else in the plot, and I always really enjoy that. So I'm very excited to get to this, and I need to get to it this month anyway for my book club. So this is plan A. This is not going to take me long to read. This is going to be a really quick read, so I'll probably finish this in the next few days. And then an update from last week. I am still in the middle of A Way of Kings. I started this in my last week's vlog, so if you want to know how that's going, go check that out. But I am really liking this now, and I am on page 258, 850, no, 750 to go. Okay, that's not that bad. That's just a Sarah J Maas book. So we are making dents, we're getting through. I'm hoping to get to part 3 this week, which is around 450 pages in. So that's the goal for this, read about 200 of this. And when I'm also reading books simultaneously as with The Way of Kings, because I just can't, like, I'm enjoying it but I can't read it by itself. It's just too much. So when I finish Just for the Summer, I'm thinking, this is subject to change, but I'm thinking I'm going to read Inkblood Sister Scrap, because this is my other book club book. So it is just the week of book club, reading my book club books. I honestly don't know if I'm going to get to this. I don't know if I'm going to get to a third book this week, but if I do, this is probably what I'm going to pick. This for right now, this is very like loosely the TBR, but I have had my eye on this book all month, so I'm really excited to get to this. So this will be next. Put her here for now. And so yeah, that's the plan for reading this week, and I'm gonna do a bit of book journaling after school. The plan for that is I've seen people do like Pinterest boards, like looks for their favorite books of each month, so I might do it up through March because I really like the idea. I think it's super cute. So that's what I'm gonna do this week for the book journal. So that will probably be the next clip. Yeah, that's the plan for this week, and I am gonna get some reading done later tonight because I've got school now. Yeah, I'm really excited for this week. I think it's gonna be a good week. I love Abby Jimenez, and I've been really liking The Way of Kings. So last week was a fabulous reading week, and I'm really hoping we can match that because I've been kind of on a roll lately with my books. So hopefully that'll maintain, and yeah, I will update you guys in a little bit. it's a little later in the day and you just saw the journaling, so I just wanted to show you guys a little bit, because I think, as I was saying, like what I want to do for each month is do like a Pinterest board, like kind of spread thing. And I really like how it turned out. It's my favorite book for each month, so obviously I'm up to March now. But the only thing I will say is I tried to print out like the little search bar here, and I just like really didn't like how it looked. But I also don't really like how just writing it out looks either. So honestly, that's subject to change. I might figure out how to put something else over it, or I might just keep it, but it's not my favorite. But I do really like the Pinterest board like vibes. That is the journaling for today. It's just kind of I kind of literally just look up like on Pinterest like the book specific aesthetics. I love this picture, that's so cute. So that's the journaling for this week. I kind of just wanted to explain it a little bit, kind of the inspo behind it. Yeah, I'm gonna read a little later, so I will be back when it's time for me to settle down and read for the night, and I'll show you guys like what I'm planning on getting done tonight. Hi guys, I am fed now and ready to read for the night. I love nighttime, or I could just ignore everyone and read. I am going to kind of switch it up. Last week I was always starting the night with the Stormlight Archives just because I get sleepy. But I really am enjoying the first 40 pages I have read of Just for the Summer, and I'm just really liking this. I think I am super into this. It's hilarious. I love Abby Jimenez with my entire heart. I'm realizing why now. I'm already seeing characters that I've seen in her other books, which I've adored. Yours Truly is one of my favorite romances of all time, and I'm starting to realize like I was getting super burnt out on romance, but romance hits so different when like it's sprinkled in with the fantasy. Like it's so good like when you're not like just constantly consuming it. So I am very much enjoying this. I think it's just what I needed right now. The weather was super nice today, getting really warm. It's also solar eclipse day, so that was kind of cool. And we are going to read for a little bit, and I'm going to start with this. I want to get 100 more pages in. I want to get to about page 140, and I'm going through this really quickly, so I don't think that's going to be that hard. It's currently 6:39, and then I want to get, let's see, it's easier to see it on here because I'm reading on my Kindle. I read a little bit of chapter 17. I'm around 260, so maybe I can get to like 19. I don't really know. This is kind of just like what I have time for after I read 100 pages of this, and at least a couple chapters. We're gonna slowly make our way through. Anyway, that's the plan, but this is first priority because I am really enjoying it. So I want to see where the story goes, and yeah, I will give you guys an update the further I get in this. Hey guys, it is now like 9:30. I didn't get any like b-roll or like any like reading footage of this, which is like always my favorite part because of like reading vlogs, so I'm really sorry, but I'll have more later in the vlog. I realized I didn't hit record. Like it wasn't on purpose, it was fully an accident. Okay guys, it is much later now, and I just wanted to give you an update on like what I read tonight. I got 150 pages in this book and I read it so fast. This book is so damn good. I am giggling, kicking my feet, eyes glued to the page. I have not read a romance that I am this invested in a really long time. Abby Jimenez never misses. She's so good. This book is about these two like strangers. They meet on like a Reddit thread, and they realize that they both have like this curse where anyone they date meets like their soulmate right after they date them. And they're like, well, what if we date each other? Then the curse will be broken and they'll like cancel each other out, and they'll both meet their soulmates after. But then they're doing it just for the summer, and then they realize along the way they're like, maybe there's one there. But that's all I'll tell you. But it's really good. I love the way she writes. I love the way that there's always like an undercurrent of like deeper issues in her books. We're seeing some characters from her other books that I literally despised in her other books. So like, what are you doing here? What are you planning? What are you scheming? I'm very excited to continue on with this. This is honestly like just what I needed. Like I needed like a little palette cleanser, especially as I'm getting deeper in A Way of Kings. Like I just needed something so light and fluffy And it's like kind of bad because it's making me like want to read it instead of A Way of Kings, even though like I'm really enjoying that book because it's just so much less brain power for this. I did force myself a little bit to read a little more in A Way of Kings. I read literally a chapter. Like, we're still kind of introducing characters, which is crazy, like 200 pages in. Well, I mean, it's not that crazy, but like, still like learning about these people. I'm just excited to see, like, I still have no idea where the story's gonna go. Like, genuinely have no idea what's going, like, where I'm understanding what's going on now, but I have no idea what could possibly happen. So I'm excited to see where this goes. Oh my god. Hi, Ro. She's been doing this thing where like she doesn't like to lay on me anymore, but like she literally just like meatloafs right there, and I'm like, what are you doing, girl? Like, the floor is not that comfy. She can loaf on the ground if that's what she so desires. I think that's all the reading. I might read a little bit more just for the summer before I go to bed, but I'm probably just gonna watch some other reading vlogs and I will update you guys in the morning. Hi guys, it is now Tuesday and it is officially my favorite time of the day, where I sit in my room and rot and read my books and talk to no one for like 3 hours. It's currently 7:16. Where I am in my books currently is I am on page 154 of Just for the Summer. Obsessed, still obsessed. I've not read any of, like, literally any today, but I am super excited to get back into this. I'm gonna try and get another 100 pages, so I'm trying to get to page like 250. What I really want, I really need to start with A Way of Kings, because I realized by lesson last night that if I do not start with A Way of Kings, I am not going to want to read. Let's check what page we're on. All right, I'm pretty sure I'm on page 286. I'm 27% done and we're making dents. We're getting through. I'm gonna set a timer. I'm gonna set a timer for an hour. That's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make myself read. I am enjoying it. I'm making it seem like I'm not. It's just a lot of brain power for me, and I'm hoping I kind of move past that where I can just like have like pure enjoyment with it, but like I gotta get through this before I need to like fully understand it before we get there. Yeah, we'll get a few chapters. I'm just gonna set a timer for an hour and see how far I can get with that, and then for the rest of the night I am going to be reading Just for the Summer and see how far I can get. I know I can get 100 pages because I read that in about a couple hours last night, but I am so very much enjoying this book, and I want to finish this tomorrow because I want to start Ink Blood Sister Scribe in this book, because I think I'm like 90% certain this is what I'm going to read next. That's the reading plan for tonight. I'm very excited about it. Yeah, let's see how far we can get. I have made so much progress tonight, and it was not looking good at first because I was exhausted. Why are there fireworks going off right now? People are so rude. Found it. I'm on page 325, which is pretty good. I read about 50 pages. We are making dents. Like, I feel like I'm pretty deep into it now. Like 325 pages is like a normal size book, but I was thinking it was going to be really hard to get to part 4, but it's seeming like it might. Yeah, it could totally happen. It's not out of the picture at all, so I'm very excited about that. Honestly, I got to a really good chapter. I'm liking one point of view a lot more than the other right now, and I think that's what I'm kind of struggling with, because I love Kaladin. I think it's probably because we've been with him since the very beginning of the book, and part 2 introduced 2 other characters, and we're not with the girl anymore, Shallon, from part 1, and I kind of miss her. I've not really vibed with part 2 as much as part 1. I did like the last couple chapters because I really like Kaladin. He reminds me of a more developed version of, blanking on his name, but the main guy in Elantris. So I am really enjoying it. I feel like it's picking up. I can kind of see where it's going. You know, I think an hour a night is good because I read it throughout the day too. Like when it's like, 'cause it's on the Kindle, so it's on just on my phone. What I really want to talk about is just for the summer, because for a book with such a happy of a cover, it's really deep and it's really traumatic, and I'm like, you should not make sunset pink cartoon covers for books with this level of sadness. I feel like Abby Jimenez is so good at creating realistic and flawed characters. The main girl, like, I found myself like getting frustrated with her, being like, oh, she's so annoying, but then I'm like, is she annoying, or was she just like traumatized and neglected as a child? And that explains like a lot about the way she acts. So she has these moments where she's so annoying, but it's justified because like I understand where she's coming from and like with the upbringing she's had. But then there are these moments where she's just so incredibly emotionally intelligent. She's almost empathetic towards people to a fault. Like, you know what they say, like when like you read a book and like the character like annoys you, and like then you realize it's like, oh, I'm annoyed right now because the character is literally me. You get more annoyed with characters the more similar they are to yourself, because you don't really, because no one likes to look at kind of the nitty-gritty things they don't like about themselves. Nobody likes to think about that. And I think what I'm saying, I think that's what I found myself getting frustrated with her, where I was like, oh my god, stop giving them the benefit of the doubt, like stop getting mad at people like when they're like saying something so blatantly obvious about the way your mother treats you, but like, and she just continuously sticks up for her. But I'm like, someone could like treat me like dirt and I'll be like, but they were like going through a hard time, or like whatever. And like I feel like I'm definitely seeing a lot of myself in here, so that's been kind of like a little uncomfortable to read about. But I also think it's like really amazing writing. I enjoy how their problems aren't like miscommunication. They're not like, oh my god, like he might like her, like I don't know if he likes me, or like something like that, which is always fun to read about. But like it gets repetitive, and I feel like their problems are like actually real world. It's like, oh shit, like this is like real world life obstacles that like people have to overcome, and I have no idea how they are going to overcome it. I am also really enjoying Justin. He is such a pure, like just kind person. I've been really enjoying reading him. Well, everyone just loves a man who knows what he wants, and like he is just so sure about her. Even with her uncertainty, he's so sure, and I'm like, I love that in a man. Like I'm just waiting for a breakdown, because he's like basically taking care of all of his siblings. He has a lot going on right now and he's doing it really well, but I'm just waiting for a breakdown. Anyway, I've been really loving him. I think she's just created the perfect man, to be honest. So I really like that, and I'm really excited to see where the story goes. But I just want to talk to you guys about the characters because I feel like they're really sticking out to me. I'm really hoping to finish this tomorrow. I honestly will probably keep reading tonight. I just wanted to get in bed. I just want to give you guys a little update, and I will talk to you guys more tomorrow. Hi guys, it's now Thursday. It's later in the week, and I just wanted to let you guys know I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I know it's super early, this is a super short vlog, but yesterday my family dog unfortunately passed away, and she was really old. We were kind of expecting it, but it's still hard nonetheless. I think I just need to take a little break for the week. As you can see, there's no Wednesday upload this week, and that was the reason for that. But this vlog will be up on Sunday, but it's gonna be really short. I'm sorry I didn't get to a second book this week. Yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know I'm sorry that this vlog is ending on a really low note. I'll be back next week, hopefully feeling a little bit better and back to the normal vlog. I hope you guys like the journal spread and hearing my updates throughout the week. If you guys like my vlogs, if you guys like videos like this, then please subscribe, and I hope you guys have a fabulous week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.